Most business owners using AI right now are using the wrong type of AI for the work they're doing. There are 3 kinds of workflows and nobody explains the difference. So let me explain what is the difference between deterministic, autonomous, and agentic workflow to you and show you where each one exactly belongs in your business. Deterministic workflow means we create a process that is flow-oriented towards our systems and that is not goal-oriented. And what that means is that here we decide all of the steps and all of the branches before anything runs, and AI does not get to decide any part of that flow. This is like when the invoice goes out for your client and nobody pays you in 7 days, so then a reminder goes out, and at 14 days another one goes out if they haven't paid yet. Because you already know every step and you already know what the result is supposed to look like, yet none of that needs intelligence or any AI intelligence in this, because you can write every step of it down. This is an example of where you should be using a script for yourself and keeping AI out of it completely. Autonomous workflows mean we create a process that is goal-oriented towards our systems and that is not flow-oriented. What that means is that the agent decides the steps and everything else that is needed to get the result, but there is no predefined or correct way of how we get there. This is like when you AI go figure out by itself what it has to do, because you don't really know the steps. You just have an idea of what the outcome should look like, and there is no correct path to how you get to it. For example, say my booking should drop this month and I don't know why. I cannot give you the steps for that just because it's very open-ended, because the steps is the things that I'm actually looking for myself. I'm doing the own research for that on why I dropped my bookings this month. So this is where you will let AI go and do something for you autonomously. Agentic workflow means we create a process that is flow-oriented towards our systems, but we leave certain steps goal-oriented on purpose. What that means is that we decide the phases, and AI is only able to decide inside the steps that we opened up for, and then the results come back into our flow and gets checked. This is like when somebody fills out a form and AI reads what they wrote and tells you if they're a good fit and gives you a 1-line reason on why they're a good fit. But because you cannot write steps for that, since every lead is different, but you know exactly what a good lead looks like. Yet the flow never leaves your hand because you decided where it is allowed to think. This is an example of where you should use AI inside a frame that you built yourself. So at the end of the day, go and write down the work that is in your business or workflow. If you can write out each and every step, that is deterministic. Script it and keep the AI out of it from intelligence purposes. Use AI to script it, if anything. The goal is never to give AI more control. The goal is to know exactly where you have to give it away. That is what I would advise people to do.